I'd like to welcome everyone to the we got a crazy group of deputies here today. So anyway, I'd like to welcome everyone to the May 19th, 2025 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good, thank you. I'm Jeff Benton, Vice President of the Board this year, pinch hitting for our President, Barb Lewis, who is out of town at a NACO conference. And to my right is fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill, our Administrator Tracy Davies, and our Deputy Administrator Don Houston. I don't know, is Eric here? I don't see Eric. Brandy Wilson and Jennifer Walraven are our clerks. We can begin.
Resolution number 25-362 in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held May 15th, 2025.
So moved.
Second. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 25-362. Mrs. Lewis is absent. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-363 in the matter of approving purchase orders and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0516 and memo transfers in batch number 0516.
So moved.
Second. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 25-363. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-364 in the matter of canceling the Delaware County Commissioners session scheduled for Thursday, July 3rd, 2025, Thursday, July 10th, 2025, Thursday, July 17th, 2025, and Thursday, July 24th, 2025.
So moved.
Second. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 25-364. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-365 in the matter of determining the sufficiency of the application to add certain parcels of real estate property to the Concord-Scioto Community Authority District and to amend the petition for establishment of the Concord-Scioto Community Authority as a new community authority and fixing the date, time, and place for a public hearing under chapters 3, 4, and 9 of the revised code.
So moved.
Second. Discussion. Any comments or anything?
No, but just a hearing on June 12th.
June
at
12th is the
9:45.
hearing date. This is just acknowledging that the petition is sufficient.
Correct.
Okay. Any further discussion? Let's vote. Jennifer?
Vote on motion 25-365. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-366 in the matter of declaring county personal property not needed for public use and authorizing the sale of personal property to Deputy Douglas Simula on the occasion of his retirement.
So moved.
Second. Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Sheriff Jeff Balzer. With me today is
Chief Deputy Dave Wiseman.
Deputy Dexon.
Welcome.
I'd like to share a few comments about Deputy Simla, who's retiring. It's truly a mixed emotion when you have an employee that's been so loyal to Delaware County for so many years, but it's also great to see him thrive when he retires and spend time with his family and grandkids. It's really an exciting time for us. Deputy Doug Simla started his law enforcement career as a court officer in Montgomery County in 1996. After serving there for 3 years, he found his future and permanent home at the Delaware County Sheriff's Office. Doug joined us in March of 1998 as a patrol deputy. It didn't take him long to find an additional career love, teaching children. And in 2000, he became a school resource officer, back then known as a DARE officer. Doug truly found his calling and for over the next 25 years instructed grades kindergarten to 12. The lasting impression he has made on this community's youth cannot be measured. His larger-than-life storytelling and his genuine care of others are legacy, not only at Delaware County Sheriff's Office, but throughout Delaware County and beyond. One such incident happened about 6 years ago. Our office received a call from a mom that wanted to share that her 7-year-old child was at a friend's house for a play date when the two children stumbled across a firearm. Without hesitation, the young child reported to the mother, Deputy said, "Don't touch, run away until a grown-up." One of the certainties of many life-changing impacts Doug has made. Known by many simply as Deputy Doug, in his 30-year career as a deputy sheriff and loyal public servant is coming to a close. He has earned his well-deserved retirement, and we are hopeful he pursues more of his life's passion, including time with his family, grandchildren, fishing, his fish tanks, scuba diving, and traveling. Congratulations, Doug. Thank you. Sheriff Bowser.
I just want to add on to what Chief Wiseman said. I've got mixed feelings today. I'm going to paraphrase a quote from Denzel Washington from Remember the Titans. You can't replace a man like Deputy Doug Simla. But I'm ever so thankful of the positive effect he's had on our community. When we talk about our values for the Sheriff's Office, Doug embodies those values. When I go out and talk to the community, I all the time get responses from people about Deputy Doug. And one of the things he's had such a long and positive impact is he's had students go through, and now their children are going through too, and they still get to see him. And after this many years, sometimes people grow a little weary. That is not the case with Doug. His enthusiasm is infectious. He still has been, in the past years, at Safety Town every year with the real little ones, getting them started too. So I am truly thankful for the sacrifices he has made, he and his family. With him here today are his wife Lisa and his parents. And we all know that to be successful in this career, you have to have the support of the family. So again, I am very appreciative to Doug for all he's done for the Sheriff's Office. He's kind of made our star shine a little brighter. Doug, would you like to say a few comments?
Thank you. Thank you. It's truly been an honor serving here. And as they said, when I came up here in 1998, within 2 years I was into schools. And I really did find my passion. And interestingly enough, clear back when I was in high school, I knew I wanted to be either a police officer or a teacher. And so this was a very unique way to combine those two. Mm-hmm. And I just really wanted to make an impact and be a mentor and a role model and a teacher for the kids, which is what I did. So I just felt like that was the most impactful way to do it, was to get in the classrooms and teach classes. And, you know, over the years, I've taught so many different things, you know, gun, water, bike safety, drug and alcohol classes, and trick-or-treat safety, and on and on. So it's been a true blessing. It is with mixed emotions for me as well, because I have formed bonds with so many administrators and teachers and kids in the school, in addition to my fellow workers and friends here at the Sheriff's Office. So it's with mixed emotions that I'm saying goodbye. Hopefully not goodbye, but I'm leaving here to explore some new things. And as the Sheriff and Chief Wiseman said, spend time with my family, with my grandkids. I have 3 little ones that are all under the age of 4, so I want to spend more time with them. But it's been a blessing. I appreciate the support of the Sheriff's Office. This place has been fantastic to work at. It's been great to me and my family, and very thankful for the community and their support of me as well. Thank you.
Sure, thank you. Commissioner Earl, comments?
Well, a couple of questions. First of all, Deputy Doug, I think you called him. Is that what the
Deputy
students
Doug,
call
yeah.
you, the kids?
I like that.
Which your name probably is a little confusing to some of
Yeah,
them. So,
they can't say so.
did you tend to work out of one school, or did you move around to different schools?
No, actually, at one time, very early on, I worked in all 3 county school districts, but primarily as time went by, Olentangy. When we were 16 buildings in Olentangy, I actually worked at every one of them. And then as we've grown and hired, I went from 10 to 7, and eventually this year down to 5 schools. So I've had to say goodbye to some people that I really liked working at, but you know, we needed more coverage.
And people say this all the time, and I mean it. You don't look old enough to retire. So.
Well, that's nice. When I started losing my hair, they started to guess that my age was much older than what I actually was. So now it's gone back the other way, so thank you.
Beyond the grandkids, you have plans for retirement, or traveling or something?
Well, the third part of what I wanted to do, in addition to being a police officer and a teacher, was that I wanted to be a marine biologist. That was the other thought I had, but I didn't make that. But as the chief alluded to, I snorkel, I scuba dive. I've loved aquariums my whole life, and I'm actually trying to start my own little aquarium cleaning business to kind of expand that passion that I have as well. So yes.
Okay. And in closing, thank you for your service. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I didn't see golf as one of the things you intend
So
to do.
I do golf like a few times a year, so I might do that more. I have
Okay.
a sneaky suspicion I should probably make it to the range first before I go out to the golf course. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, congratulations, thank you. I know the SROs are extremely valuable in our county. They do great work. and, you know, keep our kids safe and educated and so on. So we just really, really value that. So again, thank you for that in particular, but just being a great representative of our, again, I've said it before, the best sheriff's office in the state, maybe the country. We'll have to work on that, Jeff.
Okay, we'll work on that.
So anyway, again, thank you, best of luck, and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Commissioners, Tracy Davies, Administrator, Deputy Doug, I also want to thank you. Both my children went through Olentangy schools, and they think the world of you.
Oh,
And
how
the
cool is that?
education you gave them on drugs has been tremendous and carries with them through college, where they both are today. And you are still quoted in our household, so I just wanted to let you know the lasting impression you have on children, so thank you.
Thank you.
That's good. Your kids knew Deputy Doug. That's really neat. Yeah, okay. We'll take a vote now.
Vote on motion 25-366, Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
All right.
Commissioners, would it be possible to get a photograph?
Yeah.
Absolutely, sure. This is, no, or this is ESS. Family?
Oh, you can introduce your family.
Well, she just came in. She was on one part.
Ground floor was the first floor, so I got.
And they were not able to make it today. She was trying to, but didn't agree. Thank you.
Congratulations, congratulations. Yes. Yeah, no problem.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, item number 7, resolution number 25-367, in the matter of proclaiming the week of May 18th through 24th, 2025 as Emergency Medical Services Week in Delaware County.
So moved.
Second, discussion?
Morning, Commissioners. Jeff Fischel, Director, EMS, Delaware County. I had a speech in my head and I lost it while I was listening to Deputy Doug, who was the Administrator Davies, talked about how her kids knew Deputy Doug. Three of mine went through a safety town while he was there.
Oh,
So
your kids
it's
do it
kind
as
of
well.
interesting, the amount of people that he has
Lives
interacted with. So this week is National EMS Week. And like every year, I like to come in front of the commissioners and brag about my team, talk about the great things that they've done and how deserving they are of this recognition. The men and women of Delaware County EMS responded to well over 8,000, made well over 8,000 responses last year. Spent thousands of hours on continuing education, thousands of hours putting in the work to respond to individuals in need, which, you know, not only is it the care that they provide that obviously stops somebody from having some sort of a negative impact, but there are, at least last year alone, 6 to 7 different people that are still walking around today because Delaware County EMS crews successfully revived them out of a hospital cardiac arrest. And so I think that's very impactful. What they do makes a difference. They touch lives, and I'm here to join you in honoring them and recognizing them in this week. And I'm certain that every one of them wants to get up and say something.
We'll open it up. Don't be shy all of a sudden.
Sorry, they must have forgot too,
They got
what they were
shy.
going to say. Yes.
All right, Jeff, congratulations. I'm glad to do this. Commissioner Merrill.
Well, I think we all know the pride and the appreciation we have for EMS and the organization. I think you guys do a fantastic job. I think the people in Delaware County are well-served. Delaware County EMS, I have a very high level, but also the other EMS departments throughout our county, we should ignore them as well, and they're all part of the group, but have a special affinity, obviously, for this group. And you guys appreciate all you do, and thank you very much.
Hey, Jeff, you want to introduce your team that's here today? We don't get
Yeah.
a chance to have everybody.
So we had Medic 1 and, let's see, we have Medic 8? The Ocho. Let's see, so in the back, there's the EMS Education and Compliance Coordinator, Ben Berger, Tim Olton, Lieutenant Dan Dixon, Training Captain Scott Gano, Paramedic Chase Moore, who's a legacy hire. He's been with us a couple of years, but his father's been with us probably over 25 years. He's still one of our lieutenants.
Wow.
And so he grew up watching our agency, and now he's a part of it. Timothy Showman, who's soon to be getting married, so congratulations. John Raines, Captain Zach Wolf, and Fiscal Coordinator Anna Smith.
And he had the courage to sit in the front row.
Yeah, that's right.
No fear. I didn't miss anybody, did I?
Okay, well, let's take a vote, and then I'll read the proclamation, and we'll get a picture.
Vote on motion 25-367. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye. You know, we do the proclamation, obviously, this year, and like in previous years, but it can't be said enough that we just truly respect, appreciate, value the work that our EMS team does, led by a direct official, but it takes a whole bunch of really talented people to make it as good as it is. I mean, we've won the state award, the national award in previous years, and I'm really, you know, just impressed by the continuous training. You know, every year, you know, we're developing new training methods and reinforcing the existing protocols and training. And so, again, that's a real testament to the work that it takes to maintain a high-level performing organization. So I'll read this quickly, and then we'll get into our, we'll take a photo. Whereas emergency medical services personnel provide a vital public service because timely access to quality emergency care dramatically improves the survival and recovery rate of those who experience sudden illness or injury. And whereas the members of EMS teams engage in thousands of hours of specialized training and continuing education to enhance their skills and are dedicated to providing life-saving care to individuals in need, often under challenging circumstances. And whereas it is appropriate to recognize the value and the accomplishments of EMS providers through the annual observance of Emergency Medical Services Week during the third week of May. And whereas the national theme of this year's observance, We Care for Everyone, provides an opportunity to recognize and honor the contributions of EMS personnel and the vital role they play in our society while embodying Delaware County EMS's guiding principle of committed to community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Delaware County Board of Commissioners, the board, does hereby proclaim the week of May 18th to 24th, 2025 as Emergency Medical Services Week in Delaware County. Further, be it resolved that the board extends its gratitude to all EMS personnel for their unwavering commitment to public service and acknowledges the sacrifices made by EMS personnel and their families who support them in their challenging and demanding roles. The board further encourages our community to express its appreciation for EMS personnel during EMS Week and throughout the year, and directs that a copy of this resolution be presented to Delaware County EMS as a token of the board's gratitude for the invaluable services provided by EMS personnel. So again, congratulations and thank you. And we'll do a picture. Everybody want to come on up?
Item number 8, resolution number 25-368. A resolution of necessity for purchase or lease of a motor vehicle for the use of the Delaware County Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Mikkel Roy, Finance Director, Delaware County Sheriff's Office. This would be for the purchase of an additional vehicle for our Detective Bureau.
Okay, discussion, vote please.
Vote on motion 25-368. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Did Jeff leave? Resolution number 25-369. In the matter of approving a service agreement by and between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Com Products Incorporated, doing business as B&C Communications for the county 911 system.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Lauren Yankanen, Director of 911. This services agreement is for our Vesta 911 phone system. It is a 5-year agreement billed annually, and we're requesting your approval for that.
Have we used this firm before?
Yes,
So it's a renewal,
yes.
okay. So it's 5 years, does the 300+ thousand cover all 5 years?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 60-some thousand a year.
It is, I can tell you, 77,000 a year.
Okay,
Yes. Year one is actually a couple of months from last year. There was an issue when we when we had our hardware upgrade, we got a year of maintenance with that. Unfortunately, between Motorola and B&C, they did not realize that our service contract had expired, and so we were 8 months without a contract. They waived the back charges for those 8 months in exchange for us signing a 5-year agreement with them.
yeah, okay. All right. Other questions, comments? Vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 25-369. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thanks, Lauren.
Resolution number 25-370. In the matter of approving a transfer of appropriations for the Record Center.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning. Chris Shaw, Delaware County Records Coordinator. Some of our microfilm supplies have gone up about roughly 16%. So we just need to move some money so we can make sure we make it through the end of the year.
Okay. Questions, comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-370. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Resolution number 25-371. In the matter of appointing a member to the Job and Family Services Community Planning Committee.
So moved.
Second.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jane Hawes, Director of Communications. We have before you a resolution to, on the Job and Family Services Community Planning Committee. Buckeye Valley Schools has to provide a representative. They've recently notified us that Jeremy Froelich, who has been the representative, will be taking a new position as Superintendent of Mount Gilead District, and they're going to have Rick Strangas, the Buckeye Valley Superintendent, serve as the new representative for them. So we recommend your approval.
Okay, very good. Vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 25-371. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Resolution number 25-372. In the matter of authorizing the trade-in of equipment that is not needed or unfit for public use as a credit towards the cost of equipment authorized for purchase in resolution number 25232.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. Lee Bodnar with the Engineers Office. On April 7th, the Board of Commissioners authorized and approved the purchase of a Padfoot drum roller from Southeastern Equipment, and it was through the Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Program. Southeastern Equipment has agreed to accept a 2003 Case Dozer in trade on that item. That was omitted from the original request to the Board of Commissioners. They're giving us a $4,000 credit on that piece of equipment. We find that to be very advantageous from our perspective, and we would request your consideration of approval.
Okay, discussion. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-372. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thanks, Lee.
Thank you.
That brings us to administrative reports.
Nothing from me today, thank you. Nothing for me either.
Commissioner Merrill?
I have a couple things. After our meeting last Thursday, we had the chamber presentation, and I thought Commissioner Lewis did an excellent job of introducing, and then Dana and Rob did an outstanding job in making their presentations. I thought they both were exceptional. And after that, I had to head over to COIC for a 2:30 meeting, and our annual meeting and our board meeting. And from there, I left to go to CCO's retreat and board meeting, which retreat Thursday evening, Friday morning, and of course, our board meeting at 10 o'clock on Friday. So a lot went on those last 2 days, and look forward to another active week. That's all I have.
Yep.
I covered enough, that maybe I cut down what you were able to cover.
Yeah, actually, you covered both my topics. I did want to also just mention that Commissioner Lewis did a great job kind of kicking off the state of the county, if you want to call it that, at the Delaware Chamber. And then Dana McDaniel followed, and then Rob Riley followed, and it just highlighted how much is going on. I mean, Dana had a lot of topics to talk about, and a lot of successes, and a lot of good things in the works. Same with Rob. Rob had, I think he mentioned 70 active projects that they're working on. He just highlighted a few. Obviously, couldn't go into that level of detail, but very well attended, very well presented, and Delaware County continues to be a real active place and well led by those folks. So we do have need for executive session.
We do. Resolution number 25-373. In the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of compensation of a public employee or public official for pending or imminent litigation and for collective bargaining.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-373. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye. All right, we're now in executive session.
Thank you.
Here's Eric.